So we're going back to the main crossroads that we came for, and we're going to keep exploring this place. So we just noted, funny enough.
Be careful there in case of Fluorspar as well.
There could be.
There could be a sump of this pump being in.
There's a very old sign here. Something about when the fans. Yeah, Antonio's gone. And in very old sort of fashion writing as well. I can't figure out what that says. But
Wet fans do not stand on this area.
yeah. False floor, do not stand. Right, onwards and on to the next section. Have we got someone drowned here?
I don't know. Well, if they have, it might be a little bit too late for them now.
Yeah. Well, there's someone,
Someone's left a hand.
someone's here. Save him.
Yeah.
This is the hard way I'm walking. You can walk on the left and you get less wet.
I don't think he bothers about us getting wet now, you know.
Too late now to worry.
We've done it now.
Too late.
Already wet now, it's fine.
Thanks to the northerners. Hey?
Yeah.
Make yourself at home. So we're we're in this part of the mine that's one of the oldest ones, so that would be 50s, 60s worth. And then pretty much in the 70s this would have been abandoned totally. But we're going to look one of the tipping shafts. So basically we're going to climb later to the 40 level, so 40 foot above us there's a level, and you'll see an ore chute and one of them tipping carts next to it, and they were tipping the ore down here onto carts and out to the attic. You can see the rails here. Yeah? We're gonna get to the top of that. Nice, isn't it?
That is my favorite. I'm not going to tell you what they're
So can you see the width of this level? There was two sets of tracks and carts running up and down. And I'm not sure the purpose of it. Might have been just a passing place, you know, but so the later miners that they were working down here in the 80s, they didn't even know this area. It was sort of shut off for them because it was obviously in the right state, as you can see.
Yeah.
But you're going to see one of the features that is the only feature of this mine, and you're going to spot it straight away. And here you are.
Mine shoe.
Yeah. You got the most amazing ore chute right here. Hey? How's that for an ore chute, eh?
Wow. That's very cool. An industrial size.
Is this mine porn or what?
Certainly is mine porn.
I'm not blocking it, but yeah. It's not one. It's a metal mine ball hopper. Not something you see every day. Big boy.
Big boy, innit?
It's a big boy, yeah.
And this was probably what, you know, what you spotted before on the main drive.
Yeah.
There would have been one of these, obviously.
Yeah, and it would have. Oh yeah, because it was metal, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
that would have been down.
So well spotted there. Whoa! We're sinking in more of it. I'm not sure how much further this drive went, but obviously there was a big toe stone collapse right overhead of it and broke through the level, completely blocking it. So what we're looking at is basically the ultimate destiny of the mine, I guess, in some sense. And we're gonna keep going this way.
Well,
Because
that is the case, that it is the eventual of the mine. However, toadstone can only fall so much before it runs out of toadstone,
yeah,
and then it'll leave cavernous areas.
yeah. So I mean, the theory is it could potentially stay for a long time,
Yeah.
and we're getting some rather colorful sulfurous bits of stone here that's crystallized as well, with micro crystals, which you northern guys are quite familiar with. They're gypsum crystals, is that right?
Yeah, really about gypsum.
I keep calling gypsum is gypsum, but you got some amazing colorful bands there.
Oh yeah, you can just see them shining there.
Yeah, you can see the gypsum crystals all shiny.
Probably not really picture one down
But these northern guys, they find them like 7-inch big, don't you?
there. See the one I've got on my fireplace.
Actually, that's quite a good example, that.
Yeah, it's quite long, that one.
You got quite a good example, very fine example actually. Right, so I would advise leave your bags here. The whale bones, that's a good way to describe it. Look at all this stacked up here. I don't even want to touch it.
Yeah.
No.
Probably not.
So
Don't lean on the stone here.
have we got Gary with us? And this is where we're gonna go through.
Antonio, can I just pass you this?
Yeah. Is it filming?
Yeah.
I'm filming you. Watch your head here.
Yeah.
Watch your head.
I've seen it.
Lower, yeah.
Oh,
Right, when you
I
get
remember
past,
this.
watch your head.
I remember this from one of your videos.
Alright, watch this, watch this.
Level drift, but the level was a bit off.
Yeah, it's just... yeah, it is. it is a drift, but obviously the purpose of it would have been possibly, obviously, to facilitate the lowering of the mine tops, basically from the 130 level, from the level above, because the only way how they would lower the ore tops from the 130 level is via then shafts that we have seen.
Yeah.
On the big 5-ton tops, which we're going to see later. So maybe this was an optional drive, but it never connects. It heads right to the 130 level, but it doesn't quite connect with it. Pretty amazing, isn't it? 45-degree angle, straight up.
Brandy bottle. They've got a nice little handrail, so you know they.
Yeah.
Climb up there to practice the brandy bottle for you.
So, on we go from here to the 40 level, which we're gonna have the extended, we're calling it the extended tour today because we are doing most of the best parts of this mine basically in one day. Because these guys,
To the 40-foot level.
because these guys are worth it.
Oh yes.
These guys are worth it.
I've never been told that before. Hey! We can high five now we've got some. Right, just climb up now. We're looking at us. Go for it. Yes, we did.
Think if I weigh myself,
Not
I was up like a
afraid.
wetsuit does.
Hey?
I was saying, do you think if I weigh myself, I warms up like a wetsuit does?
Yeah, it does. It's all good fun, my friend.
Hello, GB. Thank you.
There he comes, Curtis the man.
Found that entire ladder of my lights in the wrong second, so flashy, flashy, flashy. Got the work on already.
This is a still moving minecart. Oh! Sorry.
Might have damaged the cart then.
Poor cart.
Oh. Right, I'll get some video. Sure.
Come on, someone give me a hand.
Go on. You don't have your wheat today.
Watch the seat.
Come on, work on it. Mush, mush, mush. I shall get the legs
Yeah,
onto
yeah.
the other set. There you go.
In you one piece.
And then it'll come back. Oh, maybe not.
Woo.
It stinks, it actually stinks.
So, you remember from almost straight across from the ladders that we went up,
Oh, yeah.
that we could see a shaft going up. So now we're looking down, basically. This is a tipping shaft, an horseshoe basically. And it's quite obvious what this barrier was for, I would imagine.
Why was it for?
Well,
Not that obvious, Antonio. Tell us.
very obvious. I imagine that the size of some of the rocks might have been way too big to just let them sort of tumble down the shaft.
So it's a bit of a grizzly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The
it would
Americans
filter the adequate maximum size of rocks that they were happy for them to go flying down. That's my theory. Anyway,
Faults in this area.
yeah.
Hold me together.
You'll see a lot of this, obviously, to to make it structurally sound, I guess.
Probably because of the vibrations from all the stuff going down as well.
Yeah, that is a good point, actually. Right.
You've seen a lot of these when you take them in your stride, when you come across another one, you think, oh yeah, there's another one.
So,
Don't take the wolf
out this time.
There's quite a lot of interesting bits and pieces here. So this, obviously there would have been a vehicle that would have this kind of caterpillar threads around.
Might be from a mucker.
It must have been a mucker.
Is that right size as well?
A mucker, which they also call them the ankylodus. Is that right?
Don't know about that.
Yeah, there would have been some ankylodus kind of muckers, they call them, don't they? Oh shit. Red Bull dripping.
Containers on the roof.
Bad boy. Right. A little classic set of wheels.
There's no achievement.
Yeah, the double comes across as a challenge, that.
Yeah. Now, to my next door is this sort of thing that's obviously starting to stop you going in there. It says welcome.
Yeah, that's what it says. Come in.
X marks the spot.
Come in, nothing gone. Long since gone.
So this, obviously, this was the main haulage drive,
Yeah.
and the sides were driven into the vein, which they were, you know, blasting with, so doing the long hauling with the drill rigs, long hauling, put the explosive, set them off, bang, and you know, in comes the mucker, like you say, onto the mine carts and out. That's, you see what I mean about going back to mines. There's always something new that.
Cribbing there.
Yeah. Above.
I reckon that's come off a wagon. Remember, that's the number of it.
It's got a number.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Like rail wagon or something.
It's got a serial number.
Just noticed this, I've not noticed before. Looks like it's come off
Yeah,
the
and you can see the cribbing right there. See you say.
And above, there's some more cribbing holding a giant metal beam. Oh, that's the. No, it's the
And set of rails, which would have gone to the working header there. Oh look, there's some more number plates here. I have seen those before. They are even dated 18 December 74. I think those are the days. They gotta be
Yeah, 74.
72, 74. I wonder exactly what those were. I mean, I know a minor friend of mine that used to work here that's going to watch the video. Please leave as many comments as you can, because any knowledge that you have of this working place is invaluable. So I want to know what those numbers were all about. Please.
A lot of the kind of rock and sedimentary which was actually having here.
Okay, this one is a bit rocky. Big ball. It's full of water.
And an electrical station here. Battery charger, isolated and lights.
Isolated and light.
And traditional collapse scope.
It's not a lamb. It's not a lamb. This, Steve.
See?
It's a fishbowl.
Oh, it does now. I can see the surface there.
Battery charger, isolator, and lights.
Binder bit there.
Yeah. Well, it's no second wheels off.
Yeah,
And it does actually get very muddy there as
penis
well.
and someone's hand.
Yeah, this is a bit I remember
Down
down
in
in
the wires there as well.
No clue what that says like, but you know.
We like them.
Oh, these northerners, they love mud.
Yeah, we crawl
They love crawling in
We
it.
made him crawl in something like this.
You did.
Yes, we did.
You know, I've got the perfect place for payback time next time you come down to Derbyshire.
You've got the video evidence. Three tons.
Careful around the edge.
You should be right as long as you kind of step on the
There we go.
metal. Right, so you know past the charging station, past the charging station that's flooded,
Yeah.
over the wall it went on.
Yeah.
If you had gone over the flooded bit and carry on towards the left, it would take you down to the bottom of this.
Getting a slight kissy vertigo.
But we're not going to do it. First reason, there's not enough ladders to go all the way down there.
Well, that's why I said having my heavy one, but I don't know if it would have reached that gap.
It would have, but,
Would it? Alright.
but like I said, there's so much to do down here anyway.
There is. Well, you said you like mud.
Actually, I kind of don't remember this. What's up there? Oh yeah. No, it doesn't go. There would have been a lifting system. Right? And this is one of the mocking plates that I told you about. They put them on the header to protect the rails when they're mucking away all the all the rocks broken off from the header. And that's why it's all sort of bumpy and lumpy. But because all the rocks that fall onto it. Right. Now this is interesting because we're going to come onto a level that's higher up than this level in a different horizon, and I'm not quite sure what was the purpose of it. I think it was a later extension basically, but we're going to take a look at it. Look at this, that's cool. I don't know what was the original use of these plates, but obviously it wasn't originally used for shoring the roof up, but that's what they did. They just bolted and laid across.
Yeah, there. So, yeah. They're little full screws, aren't they?
Yeah.
Lay them down and join them together.
There's a little handrail here on the left.
That's nice of them. Oh, literally is a handrail. Doesn't go back at all, no. Fossils.
I've been this far. Right.
Fossils.
Obviously these fossils, these marine creatures, I'm not going to say the name of what they were because I'm not sure, but they kind of look like they could have been shells, seashells or some sort of corals. Anyway, they are 300 million years old. And in the shaft, one of the shafts that we're going to go to the 130 level, I dropped it down, absolutely down, and the limestone, because it's been polished with all the friction, I suppose, of rocks going down, is like pure black, and then you get the pure white fossils. Absolutely beautiful.
We've got that in our area, call it Frosterley marble.
Frosterley marble.
Yeah, it's using the cathedral.
Yeah.
It's the same stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be used. If you polish this, basically, God, it'll look marvellous on your kitchen worktop.
We're going to go. The left one down there. The left one. There it is.
I quite like the shape, the development of this level. Quite square, big. And they had a haulage system. The haulage system was via cable. So there must have been a cable and a winch that was pulling the minecarts up and down.
Yeah.
That's what it looks to be. And you're going to see Right, that's cool, yeah.
The darker stuff on this side.
Hey?
It's not as black as plastic, but this is a bit darker.
Yeah.
With the things in. And some very squished whale's rib, you might want to call it. Well, there's fossils are all the way through the rock here. I think this stuff is just sitting on the surface. This is just dirt, is it? Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is just dirt. That's fossils.
Yeah, all riddled with fossils, absolutely superb. Right, those I know those are crinoids. The round ones are called crinoids, 100% sure. But I'm not sure this shell likes. Maybe there was just shells. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
But just to think that those were living organisms is crazy.
It's crazy to understand this was under the sea.
Yeah,
Full
that
stop.
in itself is crazy. Full stop, you know.
Yeah.
So rewind back 300 million years, you'll be in a shallow coral reef sunbathing.
Yeah. Nice. Well, that won't come out. Will it?
Who needs the Bahamas, eh? I did mention about the system they had in this level for haulage, which would have been via basically a winch and a cable that was pulling the mine carts, most likely. And here on the where the level starts curving away, you have this. As the cable was going around the corner, this would have stopped the cable just basically rolling on the wall.
Later version of the ones on Brownlee Hill.
Yeah, yeah, they are exactly, are they?
Yeah.
I remember I got those on video on Bramley Hill.
Sort of thin and tall.
Yeah. So there's an offshoot already. Also that goes down to the ground, the added level basically down 40 foot. And this one would have had a manway. The manway, this would have had a manway with ladders right here. Obviously, I'm not sure I should straighten there, but basically it's now, I can't see any ladders now. I'm not gonna get my nose too close. But that was the manway basically.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah, it should go up to a blind. And you might see a steel beam across, which would have been used for haulage. It's really nice how they hold all the backfill back basically to stop it running onto the level. Right. So this is the way up to the 130. Guys, so in the 40 we're gonna go up to the 130. There's about 5 or 6 sets of ladders. I think it's 5 sets of ladders in between stagings. The stagings, they are metal, so they're quite solid. The only thing with the stagings you've got to watch out is there's a lot of rubble on them. So if you knock one stone down off the edge of the staging down the ladder, it'll come down tumbling down and it can hurt who's below. So basically what I'm going to ask is just be careful when you come off the ladders onto a staging, not to knock any material down. And
Not to go while you're going up the ladder.
was that you dirty bugger? Was him!
The space we need more.
Someone just drummed. Anyway, we're humans, are we? So, and we're going to do the usual protocol. When you come off the ladder, it's ladder free and the next person climbs up. So not two people at the same ladders. Okay? So I'm not gonna get much on video of this because I already got it on video for reference. So
Ladder 3.
Ladder 3, Richie. Nearly there. It's like deja vu, this.
Yeah.
A nice deja vu though.
Yeah.
A very nice deja vu.
Ladder 3. Hey man, we're back.
Back here. Welcome to the 130 level.
Oh, so about
Wrong way, but never mind.
What was that? About 8 flights of stairs. Oh,
Stairs.
ladders.
About maybe more than 5 actually. I didn't count them. About 8 probably.
A long way anyway. With loads of different stages. Where are we? There we go. We're up on the 130.
Know your way home.
Got the tank.
How did that feel?
What breath?
Are you a fan of ladders?
Yeah, I don't want ladders.
You were gasping for air in in the Green Lost video.
The one in Greenlaws was horrendous. Which one? The one?
The one
in
on
the main shaft.
on the main shaft, yeah.
That's about 250 feet, isn't it? I think so. That's what I said in the video anyway.